Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching. I'd like to say hello to everybody. Sorry it's been so long in between videos. Well, it's long to me. I usually do tons of videos. But I'm very excited to announce a little swap I'd like to host. I miss my swaps, but I just didn't want to get into anything with everything going. Not to say I'm not busy now, but things have calmed down somewhat, and I kind of want to get this out, and I'm going to keep this one smaller. So what I ask for you to do is please listen to all we'll say stipulations first, and if you're happy with them and if you can agree to them, then you're good to go. And after this video I'll announce what you have to do to enter the swap. So like I said, I'm going to keep this one small, and it's going to be the first 10 people to message me, but you must listen to all the requirements first. There's not that many, but they're kind of basic, but I just want to get them out there. So this is going to be titled Mel's Make Someone Happy Goodie Swap. And what that means is, first I'm going to go over what this basically is. This is going to be nothing, stressful, nothing, I just think these are fun, and these are fun ways to even, first of all, I like to give things to others, and it's also nice to get some different embellishments too that maybe you might not find in your area, or just something different, or everybody has a little bit of something in their craft stash. So this isn't necessarily a swap that you have to go out and buy things. I mean, if you want, feel free, but this is if you happen to have these things in your stash, which a lot of us do. And a lot of times we have extras, and I don't mind sharing, and hopefully you guys don't either. So what this basically will be is, I guess we'll call it like an embellishment swap. So maybe you might have bling. Maybe you have sheets of this that you could send, cut some off and send somebody a piece. Maybe you have stick pins that somebody could use. This is just, I didn't make these. These are from Jenny. I just picked one of the pretty ones. They're all pretty, but I picked one to show you guys. So maybe you have stick pins that you would like to share that the other person could use on their project. Maybe you found some, like I happen to have this glittery real thin twine that you can use for buttons or tying bows. So maybe you want to share some of that. Maybe you have a bunch of little ink pads. Nothing real expensive. These were something I found on a great deal. I think they were like 20 cents each, 10 cents each, and I just have extra and I'd like to share. Maybe buttons, stickers, any little thing, something like this, just anything that somebody could use as an embellishment. It's fun to get those things. Maybe you have some die cut pieces that you want to add to there. And I want to show you. Maybe you have like a little container. This is a little excessive. This is one of my containers. But I have some of these like little charms that have either sunglasses for the summer, pumpkins for the winter, not the winter, for the fall or for Halloween, school buses, little Christmas bells, seashells, trees, forks. What am I going to do? Why did I get these? Maybe I thought I was going to do like a recipe layout. I don't know. A recipe mini album. But tons like that. I have little wooden tree, buttons, things like this that somebody can use on their layouts, on their cards, on anything. So I think it would be fun just to add some things like that, and that was just to give you guys some ideas, and you add whatever you want, and you feel free to make it pretty, package it up in certain ways. You guys are all good at that. So just to give you some ideas, because I like to have the ideas just so we know what we're, and fill it up with as much as you can. I'm not going to put any set, monetary value on it, but just, fill it up, make it a nice little package that somebody would like to receive. So, okay, now once I got that out of the way, I'd like to go over some of the rules. First and foremost, this is open to US and Canada. So with that being said, keep in mind, I'm going to skip down to one here. You may have a US/Canadian swap partner. So I try to pair them up the best I can. But I want everybody to get a variety too. So if you are in Canada, just keep in mind you may have to ship, and it's only one package. It's not going to be to everybody. You're going to have one partner, so you're going to ship one package. So just if you're in Canada, just keep in mind you may have a US, you might have to send to the US, and vice versa. If you're in the US, you very possibly could get a Canadian swapper. So if you're okay with that, that's great. But just know that if you're sending out and it's a package, you do have to fill out one of those little customs forms. They're not a big deal to me, but some people don't like to do them, so this is why I'm just kind of mentioning this now so there's no problems in the future. To me, it just kind of asks what you're sending, the goods and things like that. It's called a customs form. You can get it right at the post office. It's not that big a deal, and you just have to put a value amount on and just kind of guess, whatever you say, and I just put crafty items, whatever. So just keep that in mind. So I just want to make sure to mention that. So open to US and Canada, you must have an active YouTube channel. Now the reason I say this is because I don't want just somebody from the outside claiming they're somebody else, and I've had problems where people don't come through with what they say and they never end up sending, and that gives me a headache because whoever their partner was gets nothing, and I don't like that. So please only enter if you're definitely going to, you know, go through with, keep your word, and go through, and that's why I'm saying you must have an active YouTube channel, so I can kind of make sure that you're active in the community, that you're even a crafter, you know, things like that, because I do kind of check up a little bit on that to make sure that we're not going to have any problems as far as people not receiving their packages. Number 3, you must watch for video updates on my channel. I often update, maybe something I forgot. It's hard to get all the details in. So it's just up to you guys to go to my channel, and I'll label it, you know, swap update, you know, Goodie swap update. So just, you know, stay tuned for those. I just like to keep, you know, communication with everybody throughout the deadline. Next thing is, so I made sure to mention, keep in mind you may have a US or Canadian swap partner. You may not, but there's a possibility. Number 4, packages must be mailed out by June 5th. So this kind of gives us a little, roughly 2 weeks to get your package together. And again, a lot of these things you might already have, so it's not necessarily shopping you have to go unless you don't have anything. But just, you know, like I said, fill it up with any type of goodies. Maybe you have ribbon, maybe you have pretty trim, you know, just anything that somebody could use on projects. So packages must be mailed out by June 5th with delivery confirmation. This is very important. Delivery confirmation is that, I think it's like lime green. You can also ask, if you're not sure, you can ask the postwoman at the post office and just say, can I have a delivery confirmation? They generally run, I don't know exactly, I think it's like 80 or 90 cents, but it's under $1. And this gives you and I think all packages now in the US anyway is, all packages in the U.S. are automatically come with it, I think in first class and something else. So, but if they don't come with it, you have to ask. That's up to you to get the delivery confirmation number, and then you must PM me with it no later than June 6th. So the day after the deadline, I want everybody to PM me so I have that, just in case later down the line somebody says, hey, I didn't get my package. We can go back and kind of find out what's going on. So this is a must, and it's only on your one package. You're going to have one partner. I think this will keep it easier. And as far as the Canadian, now if you're going to be entering and you're from Canada, I know it's difficult to get a tracking number. And if you may happen to be someone who is already in my swap, you might be the only ones excused from this, because I know it's hard for you to obtain a delivery confirmation due to that sending. So we'll discuss that if you happen to have either a Canadian partner or your Canadian sending here. So we'll discuss that when the time comes. But everyone else, you must get delivery confirmation. It's your responsibility to PM me by no later than June 6th, so I have it. So this is just to keep things headache-free. So now, all that being said, the very first 10 people, if you agree with all these rules, the first 10 people to PM me with your full name, your address, your YouTube name, and I will do the very first 10 people that enter in this swap, and I will be doing a video following to announce the swap members. Then after that, I'll probably do a video announcing your partners, and so on and so on. So again, keep an eye out for video updates, and good luck to you all. And the first 10 people to PM me, I will get back to you in a future video announcing that who was the first 10 to message me, to private message me. And we will go from there. And don't feel bad if you didn't make it into this one. I definitely plan on having these in the future because I really enjoy them, and I encourage you to please, you know, enter for that one. So thank you guys for watching and listening to me blab. If you agree with all these rules, please PM me if you'd like to join. And I hope you guys send messages over, and I hope we can get a good swap together. Bye guys.